So I'm gonna be running this wall, and there's two methods of doing it. A laser, which I can show you. I can set it up, I already set up the 2-inch offset line, and I'll be putting my laser on that. I'll show you in a minute. So I'll have the laser on one end, and I'll put a speed square on the other, so it can catch my laser, and I know that's my spot. Another method you can do it if you can't afford a laser is a string line. More traditional. We've always done it this way when I started as an apprentice. So let me show you quick. So I hooked it here, so this knot would not be in this face. So now I have a nice straight flat line all the way down. Turned it 6 times, pulled it back, retracted this, and then now it's self-locking almost. So now you have a nice, you could play the accordion or the guitar-like string. So for my string light, I made 3 blocks in case I lose one, and I have X on both sides, as you can see. Oh, looks like I just marked the one side. So the X will mark against the wall or facing me. That way the thickness is not different from the other. Now I can put that over here, and this will be my gapping gauge. So that's 3/4 there. Then I'll put another one on the other end. So now I can nail my bottom, and I'll have the other block, and that would be used to gauge my wall for in and out. So that's another traditional way of doing it. And it's nice and straight, and you know for sure that, I mean, you can be off, you know, within the 16th. I think that'll be fine. So there's another traditional way of doing it. Turn my laser on, the plumb line. I'll make sure there's no debris on here. I'll put it back a little bit back. And since I have to go down there and check, sometimes there's another person on the other end that can check that. And you just kind of finesse it as you're working with it. Sometimes you have to slide it back or forth. Once you gauge your end, you're going to be crossing the line. Otherwise you'll have a wicked looking wall. So now I have that established. I can measure with my tape a 2-inch offset, and I can say, you know what? The laser is just under the 2 or over the 2 or splitting hairs. That way as you're building a swell, you want to stick to that same measurement. If it's 2 under, you keep that all the way down. So there you have it. So I'll be putting up a laser, a PLS 180. I'll be using that for laying out my single gang electrical boxes for my outlets along that knee wall. So I'll be using this piece of conduit, and what I'll do is usually I'll drill a couple holes, top and bottom. I'll nail that to the stud, then I can hang my laser with a bracket having a magnet on it, so that'll hold it in place. Let me show you. So my conduit, and I have 2 double head nails. I'll nail that on the stud. Then I'll take my PLS 180 laser magnets, and I can move it up and down. I'll snug this up. That's at my top of my workbench. But my layout for my top of my outlet, so I'll have one couple inches in between, so I can make it at 4 or about here. So that'll be the top of my outlet boxes. And I'll just say outlets. So I'll just put the single game boxes just above that red line. So that will give me a little bit space above the countertop, a little space above the this wall stud. So when I shoot this, it'll be level with the countertop, as you can see. Should be nice and level all the way across. So little trick, metal conduit, double head nails, PLS 180. And I'll be doing that throughout the job as we go on. Hopefully I can record everything.